Hello, welcome to my channel, Cockney Crafter. I'm Ali and I'm here with insomnia at about 2:30 in the morning. Can't sleep, so I thought I'd do the video that I was going to do tomorrow. So what I've been doing is altering some bobby pins, and I've got a photo here to show you. They grip a photo really well. And I do both sides, and I just think they look really cool on the page. They're longer than a decorated paper clip because it's a bobby pin, and yeah, I thought I'd do that. So as you can see, look, it's super cool. I really enjoy them. So I've got my little tray today because we're working small. I've already sorted out my bobby pin, which I've straightened the end already, but I'll show you just in case. So I keep them in a little jar that I've just sprayed the lid so it matches. These ones are shorter bobby pins, but it doesn't matter with the length. They're not much shorter, maybe about a centimetre. Didn't realise when I bought them, but they're still cool. So what you would need to do, you see the little bend in it that makes the end bit stick up for you to put it in your hair. If you just get any pliers, you don't need these round nose ones, they was the first ones I pulled out the drawer. So if you just get them and you try and put them on that bend and then turn a little bit and then further on, and you're just trying to straighten it into a straight-ish line so that the two ends meet instead of that one like sticking up at, I don't know, whatever, it sticks up. So yeah, you don't want that. I'll just do it again. I'll show you with a different pair of pliers actually, because so that you know you can do it with any ones. Like, so I've got these chunky ones now, and yeah, just go to the bend and just give it a little gentle push in the right direction, and you have your straight bobby pins. So that's that. Put them away. Right, so I've got my straight bobby pin, and what I normally start with is 2 pieces of card which are just whatever length of your bobby pin. These are the exact same length, you see, and they'll come out a bit longer because of the end here, so they'll just come out a tiny bit longer. So you get your bobby pin and you just cut any piece of card to this size. What this actually is just, it's not even craft card. I thought, why waste my good scrapbook packs, you know, when I've run out of tissues and my tissue box was pretty. You're not going to see it anyway. I could use them sides if I wanted to. You ain't going to see it. So you could use cereal packets. Don't waste your decent paper. So what I do is you put in one like that, and then you just put in the other one. At the minute you're not gluing anything or that, you're just putting them in to be your base. So right, we've got our bases in place. They're pretty much central. You ain't got to really worry about it, you know. It's quite simple, and sort of, yeah, you can just go whatever way you want with this, you know. You can do all sorts of things. Like with these, I just picked little bits of scrap things that I've got left, a little offcut, you know. That one's quite chunky because the button was quite thick, but I really liked it. But yeah, that's quite a thick one, so I made sure the other side was like really flat so that it's not too bulky on the page, but it's cool. So I think, right, I'm going to start with this on this one. Let's move my little tray there. I've just got out a few bits and bobs that I've already prepared. I thought I'd like to use a couple of buttons, and I'm just showing that I always thread some of my thread through them first, and then just tighten a knot and cut them off. I want to shorten this because it sticks out though, so I'm just going to cut that little bit off. But yeah, I thought I might use them, and I've got some odd bits, offcuts of like lace and trim. I had half of a die cut that I used on a tag, just with half being the pattern somewhere on a tag, and I thought I might stick that under there and then that on to there. So I think I'll do that first. But yeah, you can just do this with anything. This is a bit of music paper that was left after I ripped off some that I used for something else, and it's just got distress oxides on it. But yeah, I just want a little bit of that black poking out, so yeah, a little bit central. I think right about there I like. Right, so now that's stuck to my finger. I'm just going to cover the bobby pin in glue, making sure that I go either sides with a nice thick line, and then I'll just do like a light line round the edge. But yeah, either side of the bobby pin I tend to put a little bit of a thicker line of glue, and then stick this on. And you want your covering, whether it be paper or fabric or anything, just a little bit longer so you don't see the bobby pin. You see, that will be hidden now, and you see the card is completely hidden. You can see my paper coming out this end and this end, my music paper. So that's what I'm saying about the card. Don't use your good stuff, you know, unless you're using that as your base. Like, see this one, this paper, if I was using that as my base, then yeah, I want it to be something that's nice, that because that's my base. But I think there's, yeah, there is something stuck under there, because you always need those two bits of card anyway for the ease of sliding onto the paper. So yeah, just use anything you've got, cut stuff up that you're going to throw away, because yeah, it don't matter. And then there's the fun part, because I'm just thinking about what I fancy. Now I don't want to cover that up. I think on this side I might have my buttons. I think they look cute. Or do I want the grey there and the pink there? Let's see. No, I'll go there. I had it originally. I think I'm going to have them there, but I'm not going to glue them down yet, because I'm still making decisions. Right. Yeah. I had this gorgeous little bit of trim left, and I know it's only a tiny bit, but I put it in with my snippets because I thought, oh, I can't bear to throw that away. It's so beautiful. But yeah, oh, I think that would be perfect. And right, I've got a couple. I never go more than like 5, possibly 6 elements. Normally I stick to about 5 of different things. So I've got the black, I've got that, and them. So that's 4. 1, 2, yeah, 4. I might have that there, or yeah, I might have that there. Right, let's start sticking down, because it really don't take long, and yeah, it's a piece of cake really. I'll put the glue on here rather than on the fabric, and just put that there. Yeah, I really like that. And I will have these 2 little buttons, just a bit of glue around the, what do you call it, thread. Oh god, yeah, it's the middle of the night here. I've been to bed, so I went to bed early-ish, and I've had a sleep, and then I've woke up and I'm wide awake and I can't get back to sleep, and it's snowing outside as well, and I'm like an excited child. I can't get back to sleep, so here I am. So I apologise if my brain is even more sluggish than normal, but that's why. Yeah, kind of like that there. Right. I'm going to ink around the edges of this. Let me just grab a little ink. No, I didn't think of that before, because it's the middle of the night. I did prepare this tray though before I went to bed, because the idea was, oh, I'll do it in the morning because I was a bit tired, but I'm wide awake now, so I might as well crack on. Because I dare say by the time I get back to bed, I'll probably wake up feeling like hell tomorrow. So yeah, who knows what'll happen by then. So here we are. I hope everyone is well and doing okay. I am fine. Well, I'm better than fine. I feel great. I had a day out yesterday with my partner Jamie, and because I had a bit of a rubbish start to the week, we went out for the day and we went to the museums, like in London, and yeah, like when you live like close, you just forget about these things, you know. Like a lot of tourists go to these kind of places, and school trips, like we all went when we was kids to school trips. I took my children. Right, I'm pleased with that. I think at the minute that's that for that side. If I think of anything else that I might want on it, I can flip it back over. So now we'll work on this side. So yeah, we had a day out yesterday. We went to the Natural History Museum because he and I are both real big animal nature lovers. And yeah, we went to the Natural History Museum. That was fun. And then we went to the Victoria and Albert Museum, which is my favourite. I really love it, and you don't get a lot of school trips or nothing there. Like we went in the week because like he's got a few days off from work, and yeah, to cheer me up, we went out, and oh, it was brilliant. The Victoria and Albert like Design Museum. Oh, the fabrics like from ancient history, like years so long ago, fabrics and books and things like that on display, jewellery, furniture, everything. Like it's a design museum. Oh my gosh, you know when you're just falling in love everywhere you look. It was just amazing. I'd forgotten how beautiful the things are. And you know what we're like. We collect paper and we collect fabric and stuff like that. Oh, like, it's all behind glass. But I kept saying to Jamie, do you think they'd notice if I just took a little snippet off the end? Because the things are so beautiful. I did buy some fabric in the shop at the end. There was these little piles of like little snippets. You get 48 pieces. I'll grab it in a minute and show you. And it's from the V&A archives. Some of the, like, because they must have like millions of things. There was so much on show. We didn't even get a chance to look around everything before it was closing. So we said we'll go back again, but when it's warmer, because like it's snowing here at the moment, and yeah, it was so cold. But yeah, I bought this little pile of tiny 2.5 inch by 2.5 inch snippets, and oh, the fabric is exquisite, and as I said, it's from their archives, so it's all old and groovy, and yeah, all different styles. It's just gorgeous. I can't wait to use some in my journals. Right, so I've stuck that bit of trim going across this denim that I had left from my jeans that I outgrew last year. It's probably because of the chocolate I eat. I say it's my medication, and sometimes it is, you know. That has, since I've been on the medication I'm on now for my fibromyalgia, the doctor did say to me, oh, it'll make you put on weight, but I was really too skinny anyway. I've always been really skinny. And so I thought, oh, I don't mind that, you know. But, yeah, it grew out of my jeans. And I had to buy new ones, a size bigger. So, yeah, I thought to make the thing of growing out of these not as disturbing, I cut them up to use in journals. Just to trick my brain into thinking, oh, it was a good thing you've got all this denim. That frays lovely, don't it, denim? And so, yeah, it's perfect. And for doing little things like this, I love it. Right, so I'm just sorry, I'll add these little paper flowers. I seem to have loads of them that I've accumulated, and yeah, I've just put a couple of little gems, so we've got those. Right, I've got this lovely trim that my friend Denise sent to me. I'm sure you guys that watch know that she sent me some beautiful stuff in the post, and yeah, I'm really lucky. And this is a little bit, I used some the other day. Right, where's it going to go first before I start gluing? Right, I think I'll have it there, but on the wonk, because you know me, I like it on the wonk. So right there, going in an opposite diagonal to that. Right, I've just got a wipe here to just try and get some of this glue off of my fingertips, because yeah, when you're doing fiddly things you don't want them all stuck to you. Don't mind it anywhere else, it comes off. Right, so I've got those. Right, maybe that one, or I've got that one. Oh, this is it, decisions. I'm rubbish at decisions. I like that. Let's see. And I did like that though too. I think I'm going to go with this one. Right, and I'm going to ink around the edge with my little mini ink from my lovely friend as well. I think I'll put that there. These are perfect for those tiny little things that you've got, like pieces of ephemera and that you seem to accumulate and you end up with loads of them. These are perfect for that because you use them all over the place. You can put a couple on, and yeah, they're little and they just look so cute. Right, I've got that, 2, 3, 4. I'm not counting the gems because I've put them in the middle of the stars. What else might I want? I'm not sure whether I do want anything else on this one. I've got one of these little Tim Holtz hands. Do you know what they remind me of? They remind me of Monty Python. You know, like in the Monty Python programs, you get bits of animation, don't you, with things? That reminds me that it could have come from there. I don't think I'm going to try inking around that because it's too fiddly, and I've got glue on my fingertips. Look, see? Ta-da! I'm magic. Oh, shall I? Oh, I'll try. I will try. I'm a trier, if anything. So, oh, it's not too difficult with these tiny ones. So they're perfect for. Right, oops. And finger pointing upwards in some way, because up's better than down, I think. Oh my gosh, that lid, I do things like that, just sort of, it's as if I'm throwing it, it flies out my hand. It's up my sleeve. It's like a magic show tonight. Oh my lord. Right. So yeah, I hope everyone's doing fine. I am. I'm having a really, really good week. But yeah, I can't sleep. Sometimes that's the way it goes with me. I have medication for certain things that, and they're not for sleep, but one of them does really knock me out. But yeah, some nights when my brain's a bit overactive, it don't work. So, right, let's try and squeeze this onto the page. Sometimes, yeah, I was going to say that as well. Sometimes at first it can be a bit tricky to see where your pieces of card are, you know, for when you're first putting them on the page. So I get a little pin and pull back the paper so that I can see, right, that's the end with the loop, that's the proper end. Right, so the tops of the paper clips will be here, and I've got to try and get in between those two pieces. This is the hardest bit, right, finding where the join was. So I've got it now, and that's it. And then once it's on the paper, that's a nice strong grip for anything, any kind of like photos, papers, ephemera, you know. That's a lovely strong grip now. And yeah, let's take that one off so we can see what we did. It's so simple, you see, and I think they're really lovely. So I might put something else on here. Let's see what I've got. No, see, I don't want to cover that up. That might work there. Yeah, I'm sticking that there. Just inking around this little edge. Because it's round and I'm covered in glue, I think I'm getting more ink on myself. But yeah, I thought I'd do this now because there's no time like the present, and yeah, otherwise it's just wasted time, isn't it? Waking up and just not doing nothing. Might as well be a bit productive and make the best of the situation. Right, so I don't want that covering that, I want it off a bit. Right, I think that is me done and dusted. Altered bobby pins, so simple, and yeah, I think they're cute. So have fun with it, go absolutely crazy. As you can see, some of them I've put like sari silk, sequins. I always use like little bits, offcuts of trim or ribbon. And look, sometimes bigger pieces of ephemera. That's a what are they called? Like a split pin. I can't remember the proper name for them, but yeah, brad. That's it. That's a decorative brad. Yeah, it's super easy. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that and that you have fun. Let me know if you give it a go and how they turned out. Thanks for watching, I really do appreciate it. If you like it, click the like button, and please subscribe to my channel. Come and join me, we have some fun, okay? Thank you very much for watching, love you lots, bye bye.